Good morning, folks. Quite a fine day. It's cloudy, but very mild. Threatening thunderstorms, but we haven't had any of those yet. But it's a nice temperature after what we have had. I did this one yesterday, but it all went wrong. It didn't download properly. I tried. It went into 3 files, but I don't know whether I don't know why. And I can bring the 3 files up on my screen, on the Windows Movie Maker screen, but I don't know why. It would only do 1 file, so I've had to scrap it because I can't waste too much time on it. But that was just a rural scene with a bit of water at the bottom. So that was called the Debris of Struggle. I nabbed the phrase from a lovely artist called Arthur Madison. He's an Irish artist, very, very good impressionist. Right, okay, so let's sort out something what we're going to do. I'm just going to make this one up as I go along. So I've got all these lovely brushes, using mostly varnish brushes, plus these filberts for doing that. Right, so I'll use this 30mm. I bought these from Curtis Ward, I think, in London. They're quite cheap, but they're lovely. They're lovely. But I lost some of the bristles in that when I banged that pin in, because they do get loose. Oh, I won't use that. I'll use that one. Better the friends that you know than the ones you don't know. Right. Okay. So usual ultramarine red, burnt sienna, cadmium yellow, yellow ochre, plus Payne's grey, and white. So let's do a sort of a sky like that, bit of blue. You can spray the paper. This is acrylic. You can spray the paper with a bit of water, make it easier to get the sort of sky. You look at the sky and think, I'd like to paint that, but it's too difficult. But I used to anyway. I used to spend a lot of time on doing skies. Well, I love skies. So all I wanted to paint when I started years ago was to paint water, trees and skies. Buildings crept in much later than that. Okay, so right, okay, so that's more or less what we've got. This is it's a bit lighter than I've done, but I'm going to see what we can make of this. Yeah, that's quite a good. I'm looking at the sky out of one of my Velux windows. So very subtle. Okay, well, there we are. Just get it all painted. I varnish these when they dry, which is about 10 minutes. This is a really good paper. It's 240 grams. That's quite good, quite heavy. Arts, Hobbycraft. There were 25 sheets in that one. I'm down to about the last three. So it's good stuff. And I've also got some not Daler Rowney. These aren't Daler Rowney. These are Masterson. I bought a large plastic like Tupperware. I'll show you. I'll show you the inside. I've got some oil in there, oil paint in there. Masterson. Now I use it as a work surface as well, but it doesn't really keep things spot on. Water air tight, but it's a lovely palette. It's twice the size of what I'm using. But having said that, I've got I'll put it back. A pack of sheets for it, but the membranes, and you can cut them. Well, this is probably the best way to buy them. I can cut a sheet of this in just over half to go to A4 and just fit it in the box on a bit of toweling, so to keep things moist. So, and under that I've got a bit of toweling. I might have just said that. So there we are. Very useful. I've had them for a long time. Now, what shall we paint? Something will happen. Let's get my brush out of here. Got a new clean bit of rag. Let's clean that. So it's sky, trees and water. So the water down here, and we'll do some trees up on here. All right. So mix a tree colour. Look, no, don't use greens. I just use all that. That's a bit of ochre in there. Oh, of course, it's sort of a tree study. Now, because the paints are wet at the moment, it's a bit slippery. Go up here. It's changing the shape of the brush. Very simple. After the one I had yesterday, the debris of struggle, I've just cleaned it off of the card. I gave up. Well, there we are. We can put in a bit of background if we want. A bit of light, sort of blue and a bit of Payne's grey. Okay. Let's just change the shape of some of these trees here. Oh, so that's a nice tree line. Try to get a decent shape on your trees. They're just shapes. Right. Now I want to put in some texture underneath all this, so let's get the texture brush, give it a bit of a wet, and just a little bit of that, a bit of that. So it sort of comes to life when you do this. It's a nice little stay wet, well, palette, not stay wet palette, not really. I'm thinking that the salt marsh, not salt marsh, but the marshes in Malden Hall Park, where we go every week on our bikes if we're upright and it's not raining. So the backside of the tree, there's some big trees in, but I might add them. It comes down to a pond now, so that's just try and get a get some shape. So I'll put a bit of water in this. But having said about the tree, I'm going to put some larger ones in, I think. See, that's drying already on the palette. Now, where's me? Come on, he's got it. It's on my table. Me spray, if you see this window and glass, don't use it. Use the water. I know some people take things literally. I'll put that there. Get a little bit of that. Bit of red. Now in the winter, when the trees have lost their leaves, you can see the road and the houses behind. Change the colours. Oh, I don't like that. It's a bit too burnt sienna-ish. Right, okay, we've got a lot of trees here. Right, cleans that foreground, so we'll put a bit of sky. So we've got a grey sky, haven't we? And some of these will just go into the pond. So we'll turn this into sort of a marsh with water. Right, we can put some stuff in there. Give me a brush. Give it a swirl. Shake it. Water out the ferrule. Right, okay. So this straw colour. We'll put some detail. Well, we don't use detail, we use texture. Right, a bit of that. Let's get a nice green. After yesterday, I spent 2 hours on that painting. Yeah, it's not a particularly good one, but I was rather keen to. Well, we went over to Essex for our big family reunion on Monday, and going there and back, it's a journey that's horrible. Going through the Dartford Tunnel, we were held up for about an hour, crawling, trying to crawl through with all the go slow stuff. But either side of the motorway, there's some lovely landscape, and that's what I based the one I showed you on. Right, let's get a bit of this, bit of that. Water, a bit more texture. So I'm just working from memory here or experience. No rain yet. We could do this one. I walked out there in my garden, or part of my garden. There was a dead rat. I got an idea. My cat's probably got it. It's all dried out because of all the heat. That's quite nice. in that brush. And we'll call this sort of salt marsh. They're all different. I've done loads of them, but they're all different, as I say. Bit of colour. And we can put in an extra tree in front of one of these. Let's do it there. Right, bit of white. Oops. Doesn't really work, does it? Go backwards. Cover it up. Right, there's a bit of a slope there, so let's get some whites and right, there we are. Right, let's put a mount around it. Well, there we are. We've got plenty of life in there. Trees are very similar, but once you change one, you're tempted to change another, and all we've got is the same pattern, but much higher. So I'll let that go. Thanks for watching, folks. See you soon. Bye bye.